Who is here? Jinchit is here. Hey brother, how are you? Just came here to read the price section with you guys. I don't have any other intention or anything else. Sujivan, hello brother, how are you? So Jinshit and Sujivan are here. How are you guys? Both of you, how are you brother? Rida is also here. Paddy is here. Empire FX is here. Thank you guys for being over here. Around this PM session, I would love to read the market only. Okay, not interested to make any setup. To be honest, just go for the reading price section only. Come on, brother. Let's go up. Rajkumari, hey brother, how are you, brother? Man, today was perfect trading. Today was perfect, brother. It's cool, man. Hey Shahid, it's been a long, brother. I don't see your name. How are you, brother? Oh, it got me. The partial here, like around 26 handle, 23 handle, something like that. I guess, yeah, around 23. 20. I was thinking to put the stop loss to the break even, but was worried that it can retest this line one more time before going higher. But actually, it didn't work. However, it's okay. a bit confusing area. Okay, let me actually close this, otherwise it's gonna be seem like a lot of trading. Let's see what is happening from the lower time frame. Kishore, I know. I remember, but I remember your name. Uh, okay, so from the weekly chart, we are expecting this market is going to fall for this sell side liquidity. Nothing so important so far. From the daily chart, it came until here to this upper quadrant of that discounted week. If you remember, we have used the 50% or the equilibrium of that week at first for that candle close. Remember that candle close until the 50% of this week, and then when it has been broken, would love to see the upper quadrant of the 50% is going to work as a resistance, and it will keep falling. This is the opening gap, sorry, new week opening gap over here. Fall until this equilibrium failed to tap here yesterday. I really wanted to see that if it could tap to this equilibrium, but it didn't do that. Instead of that, it has cleared this relatively equal lows, and now today it is working with the upper quadrant level of that new week opening gap. Went until here to this upper quadrant of this week upper quadrant area. We have a lot of other things over here. We'll show that around the FOMC. My expectation, it is going to come at least until the 50% of sorry, until the low of this new week opening gap. So until the low of this new week opening gap, I'm interested to see the FOMC is going to send the market over here. That is so far my expectation actually. And it doesn't mean that you are going to trade the FOMC news candle, I mean 2 p.m. candle. Please don't do that. From the 4-hour chart, if you guys remember about this gap, inverse gap, I told that I want to see the candle is going to close below this gap, and then this gap is going to work as a resistance, and then this market will keep falling. Yesterday it has worked with this gap, sorry, this fair value FVG from the 4-hour chart didn't tap this 4-hour chart. Today it tapped here, and I told that when this market was going higher, the maximum line is until this 50% of that 4-hour inverse gap. So it can maximum trade until this area, but anytime it will start to fall, that is a good opportunity to go for the sell. From the hourly chart, that was that bearish gap, market was holding this, that bearish gap. We wanted to see this gap is going to hold the market, and this is the upper quadrant. This line is the upper quadrant of this bearish gap from the hourly chart, which has holded the market, send it lower again and fall from there. So far it is rejecting from this new week opening gap. From here it came until to the top of this new week opening gap and rejecting from there. I'm watching this small gap over here from the hourly chart. Can it reach until this gap and then start to fall again? So that is all I'm watching right now. In other words, from the hourly chart, this is the lowest down close body close candle, which is working as an order block. You can see it is holding the market. The opening of this candle, it is holding the market. It doesn't mean that it is going to hold this market and keep it for forever. No, it is just holding it for the market is waiting for something. I think it is waiting for either Nvidia earnings or FOMC, any of them. This is holding over here, this order block is holding, and when the time will come, it will melt, and my expectation, it will come until to the low of this new week opening gap, at least until to this low, and it should be by today. The reason is today we have two opportunities: first FOMC, second Nvidia. From the hourly chart, I'd love to mark this hourly gap over here. I want to see before falling, it will reach at least until to this hourly gap. So that is my expectation. If it went higher, it started to go higher, I'm not interested to take any kind of buying opportunity from this market. The reason is I don't have any buy side liquidity. No buy side liquidity is over there, but I have, I mean, the liquidity void, the real liquidity I have here. this market is still, from that area is still a clean liquidity. There is no sell, there is no buy. This whole zone, I need buy and sell in this gap, because in this market, if I paint here, this is the area there is no paint, no sell, no buy, nothing. This small portion of this gap, there is no paint, no buy paint, no sell paint. You think like you are painting on your wall. However, so this is my real liquidity area where I'm expecting this market will fall and it will come over here. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. So from 15-minute chart, you can see here, yesterday we are bearish until a certain period of time. We are bearish and market actually fall, cleared that sell side liquidity, then it has been rejected, then finally market actually closed around this area. So this gap I have used as an inverse gap. First market trade here and then took some liquidity, left here, this low, that low, or this low, that low, whichever you love to mark, you can mark any of them. All of these lows has been cleared around this area. After clearing this liquidity, market went higher, come until here, retrace until the lower quadrant of this inverse gap here. The lower quadrant has respected so beautifully, as well as it left the sell side liquidity here, this low and that low. Market sent it higher. This buy side liquidity was my interest today. Over here, that was the buy side liquidity I was interested to see. It will be clear. And there was 15-minute last fair value gap around this area. So until this 15-minute last fair value gap, I was interested for that run. Market came here, last fair value gap. There was some obvious liquidity. You can see this high has cleared over here by a shallow run from the 15-minute chart. It has cleared that shallow run or the buy side liquidity. That means this market has cleared all the buy side liquidity. There is not even a single buy side liquidity is left. Reached until this area, which is that 4-hour inverse gap, as well as hourly bearish fair value gap upper quadrant level, as well as weak quadrant level, upper quadrant level. All of this has been traded over here around this area. Then it has rejected from there, keep falling, keep falling. Remember the sell side liquidity market left around the morning session here. So when it came to this discounted area, I told that now I'm interested to look for this sell side liquidity will be taken over here. This sell side liquidity is going to be taken. If I would love to take a sell, of course this market has to come over here to give me the selling opportunity. So if you are looking for a selling opportunity and you didn't take the sell I showed you from the 1-minute chart, if you didn't take that from there, then you have to let this fall go. You can't take that sell when it is over here. You can't go for that. Then the lunch hour, still this lower quadrant of this inverse gap is holding the market. The bodies are going to tell you the story. So the bodies are still respecting this gap over here, as well as we have this gap, which is the last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart. Of course you can mark that last fair value gap as well. I was just watching this quadrant level of this inverse gap. There is no end of learning, so I'm also learning over here. This is that hourly gap. Before falling, I want to see this market will come here, at least over there. The best case of scenario, it will come to this gap from the 15-minute chart. This candle low, just a second. This candle low, that candle high, there is a gap from the 15-minute chart. So from the 15-minute chart, it will come here, and from the hourly chart, I will see there is a weak, just a weak, and bodies are going to respect for this hourly gap. That was my expectation from here. Now to see it will go over here to this hourly gap and until that area, and then this market will start to fall again, and it will go for this zone over here. That is the zone. Still this market left the liquidity, all of this box. Now I'm going to remove this box because it's not important. Instead of that, I'm going to keep this whole box, which is the new week opening gap where market trade until this area. So until here it's balanced, there is sell, buy, everything is over here, but below that week and until this low, this is still a liquidity void. If I was bullish, I wanted to see it will be opened over here. As I'm not bullish, I'm a long term bearishness from the weekly chart for this sell side liquidity. I don't want to say any of this area is gonna be unfilled, so it should fall and fill this gap low 100%. Again, it can happen by tomorrow, but as today we have two opportunities: first FOMC and second Nvidia earnings. I really would love to see it is going to happen by the Nvidia or the FOMC by them. And tomorrow NFP will see something else actually after the NFP. I don't think so I'll be able to hear around the NFP time. I don't think so, okay, but I'll try to cover the morning session about the NFP. But you are allowed to trade after NFP. Until NFP, don't try to go for the 7 a.m. kill zone or the London session. Don't trade them, okay, it's for you good. However, as I was looking for buy, I didn't want to see the body is going to close below this 15-minute bearish gap, sorry, inverse gap, more importantly below this quadrant level before trading this whole area. But as the market is doing like this way, it's really so difficult for me to see how it is going to work. We'll see, okay, we'll see. Until 2 p.m. please don't try to take any trade. So from 15-minute chart, I want to show one more thing actually from the regular trading hour. So from the regular trading hour, you can see this is the closing of yesterday's candle. This is the opening of today's candle. 4:15 close, 9:30 open. There is a small opening gap, and that has been filled by here. First, it traded the lower quadrant until, sorry, it has traded the lower quadrant until the lower quadrant, then went higher, come here, filled yesterday's this opening gap. Just look at this opening gap from yesterday, that has been filled 100% over here. This opening gap has been filled 100%. So there is no opening gap here, there is no opening gap there. I have some buy side liquidity from the 15-minute chart actually here from the regular trading hour. I have some buy side liquidity over here, which is actually too far. I'm not interested to see it will go for that buy side liquidity from the opening or sorry regular trading hour. RTS regular trading hour. I really don't want to see it will come for this buy side liquidity, at least not by today, at least not before closing below this low. I mean touching the low of this new week opening gap. However, around the FOMC, I want to see it will keep falling, but before FOMC, it will keep going higher. Okay, it will keep pushing higher. So people will think that it's a very good support around this area. This is a really support, beautiful support, and then they will try to buy by the FOMC news. It will fall and clear this regular trading hour. I repeat, regular trading hour sell side liquidity. This sell side liquidity is still intact, and I don't want to say this sell side liquidity is going to be cleared before the FOMC. So after FOMC, it will take that sell side liquidity. I'm absolutely okay with that. I really would love to see it will go higher first, and then at least some buy side liquidity will be taken. This high at least will be taken, and then market will fall for this sell side liquidity from the regular trading hour. Either way, this is my expectation from the Nasdaq. I would love to show you today's new day opening gap, which is here. This market is holding the this new day opening gap is holding the new day. I mean, sorry, the market so far. You can see the we come until here, trade new day opening gap as well as the midnight open. All of this has been traded and then rejected. So I was pretty much confident that that is going higher and coming at least for this fair value gap. That is why when I have seen from 15-minute chart, it has been rejected from there. I tried to take that buy after seeing this beautiful precision when I was waiting for a candle close here around this area. So I was more interested to see if a candle can close. After seeing that candle close, needed to see some liquidity to be taken. So that candle has cleared the liquidity. Wanted to see one more time to close above this inverse gap. This candle has closed, that candle open, tap to the high of this gap. I took that buy. So the setup you have seen over here, that was the setup actually. So when this candle open, tap to the high of this gap, I took the buy, and then I tried to take the partial 1:1. I really didn't want to see it will keep falling like that way, so I kept my stop loss over here. I should have gone for the break even, of course, then it could be better, but it is what it is. I just kept it over here to see if it can keep going higher, because my interest was this buy side liquidity from 1 minute chart. This is that buy side liquidity which is inside the hourly bearish gap, and of course there is some highs over here, and the 50-minute bearish gap is over there. So until all of this area, I wanted to see at least for this buy side liquidity before the FOMC. It didn't happen. Instead of that, it just yeah, it just keep falling, and so far it came here. Let me check. No, there is no liquidity left. We'll see how it is going to work around the FOMC. Right now it is just working with this inverse gap. 50-minute candle has closed below this lower quadrant. That is a sign, brother, I'll be back. Anytime I'll see the precision with the quadrant level, I will wait for a candle close above this inverse gap to see if it can provide me any kind of opportunity to go higher. Hey Kishore, tell me a trade. I want to go all in. Take anything you want, brother. Trish, take anything you want. Go for all in, brother. I really appreciate it. I want to enjoy that, man. Can you zoom out so I can see your big brown zone? This one you were asking about? Go to your weekly chart. From your weekly chart, mark that weekly candle close and that weekly candle open. Mark from here to here. This is the new week opening gap. Not new, it's a old week opening gap, but this candle close, that candle open. 6th of October candle close, 13th of October candle open. Open, not the week. Open and the close. Exact closing price. This box is marked from here to here. Let's see if it can actually close again above this gap or not. Hey Filter, you are here, brother? Come to smash the like button. Thank you. Ken, how are you, man? Ken, how are you, brother? Who else is here? Please let me know the name. I can see 34 people over here. Can you please try just tell me hi, hello, something so that I can know actually who is watching us, who is spending time with us to read this market. FL Trader is here. RP is here. Hello, RP. How are you, brother? Not well, but hanging on. Okay, no problem, brother. Okay, FX new week opening gap. Yeah, absolutely. New week opening gap, brother. Stephen, how are you, brother? Thanks for the shout out. No worries, man. Ken. This candle open. I'm not taking any trade. Okay, so this candle tap here. That would be my next buy here. With the same logic, I took the entry over here. Would love to go for the same logic over here. And by putting the stop loss below that candle. Please don't go for this trade. I'm just watching this market the way I was thinking here. This is the same logic here to go for the trade. Or first this for this buy side liquidity over here after going for 1:1 partial, so kind of 28 handle, right? So 28 handle 75. So after taking the partial over here, 28 handle 75. Where is the 75? However, just think like 20 watt to 875. So it will tap here after closing above this gap. Tap here, we'll go for that trade again. We'll try to take the partial over here. Hold my liquidity until hold my trade until this buy sell liquidity. The same logic I took that buy here. That is gonna be the same logic to take the buy. I'm not going to push the button because some of you are new here. Maybe you will just push the button with me. I don't wanna take any trade right now. I would love to. I just come here to read the market and to talk about the market with you guys. That's just because of that I came here. So here when it has been rejected from the low around this area, then tap to the lower quadrant. That week was so awesome, so beautiful. Closed above this, tap to this gap, will take the buy here, put my stop loss below this low and take the partial here, 28 handle. After taking the partial, put the stop loss to the break even, will hold the trade until this buy side liquidity, which is aligned with the hourly bearish gap as well as the 50-minute last parameter over here, the thing I explained you guys. This is how I actually first make my plan and then try to execute the trade. First you have to make the novel a very understandable novel, and when the novel has been created, let the hero and heroine play their roles. Your job is to be a audience. Okay, so you will be the audience and you'll enjoy the show. I'm going to remove this last parabolica because the last parabolica is important here to be respected, but as it didn't do that, I'm not interested to see any kind of respect from here. Okay, someone is actually messaging on Discord. I don't know who is he. Damn, you cover everything I'm looking for. Thank you. Okay, you're most welcome. I'll reply you later, brother. No worries. Great day today. Had 5 account for 900 and passed a 150k combined in today's. Let's go. It was substituted Habibi. Thank you. You are helping us. Oh, great appreciation. Thank you guys for joining our Discord and sharing your thoughts, everything with us. You all are learning over here. News bias. By the way, guys, did you guys get the notification on the Discord that I'm in live? FL Trader, did you see the notification? Sachin coming back. Okay, payout certificate from Jait's Sheikh. Wow, $979 payout. Congratulations, brother. Lot of payout. Give me some money, guys. Hey, new guys, please don't think that I'm asking for the money. I'm just kidding. I'm happy because people are getting payouts. They're really awesome. Really awesome. Today I reduced the risk because of the calendar. We have FOMC and Nvidia earnings, so I took less risk, 0.15% in each trade, and I'm able to put 3 accounts on green. When I have new price action accounts, I like to reduce the risk until I have 1.5k or so. So what is his profit by today? $190, 195, and $304. Still, profit is profit. Congratulations, Miguel. Please don't forget to push the like button, okay? Where are you from, brother? Why is that question, brother? Khurshid, I'm interested to know why you are asking me that question. You're from India, Gujarat. कैसे हो भाई? ठीक ठाक हो भाई? Maybe if I were in this trade, I would get a stop out to the break even after clearing the partial. That was a nice run actually until here. It was 61 handle run. Not bad. But do you guys get the point why I took that buy here and took the partial? And I just didn't move the stop loss because I was interested to see it will keep going higher. However, it didn't go actually. Instead of that, right now it is respecting the last fair value gap. I really did not expect some kind of reaction from this last fair value gap, but it has given me the reaction. No worries. Still, I have the time, so we'll see if it can go higher and take that gap by before the news. I was also in that buy. After that, I closed it. In which buy, brother खुर्शीद? आपका हिंदी अच्छा है दादा? मेरा हिंदी अच्छा है? Oh man, I really would love to thank FL Trader, brother. It's really a great help for me. Thank you so much, man. Hey Uchuk, एक number and भाई एक number. There is a movie, right? एक number, एक number. Excuse me. I would love to close this because People will come and they will think that okay, this guy is over trading. So I really would love to close this entry signal or something like that. Love to keep it over there. So this last fair value gap hold the market, send it lower again for the reaction. Would love to see can it respect the quadrant level and close above this line again. If it do that, can it take the liquidity and then can go higher again? Love to see that again. I mean, same logic. The buy here, the buy there, same logic. I will wait here as well before uh, 2 p.m. I'm here to just watch the price. I'm also here to just watch the price. Uchuk. Hey Uchuk, you are my member. I didn't know that you are also my member. I don't remember when did you take the membership. Thank you so much, brother. Anytime, it's truly an honor to help. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Make sure that whoever is not giving me the like, you have blocked them. So if you find that Uchuk didn't give me the like, just block him. You're most welcome, Uchuk. If you see Marquis is here and he didn't give me the like, block them as well. Please do that for me, FL Trader. Yes, sir, I'm bearish. That's the thing I was explaining. But before the news, that means before 2 p.m., I wanted to see this market will come here, at least over here. It is important to come over here before the news, because before the news, if this market doesn't send the market higher, in that type of situation, it has a possibility by the news it will go higher. So I don't want to see it will go higher first, then it will fall. I don't want to see that. It's gonna be difficult for me. So before news, I would love to see this market will go higher. But if it doesn't do that, then around news, it can be bullish. Blocks are incoming from the boss. Just smash that like. Thank you. Hey Marquis, you are here. I didn't know that, brother. If I knew that you are here, I wouldn't tell your name. By the way, FL Trader, did you take any trade today, brother? I did the same to you, framed. Oh, okay. You did the same thing. Congratulations, brother. I think the first time you got stripped out because the MNQ was kind of big weak, even though the yes, I mean NQ was so beautiful, so precise, but MNQ was a bit long weak. So I think you got stripped out by the first entry. Or did you survive? Now one my funded futures account passed in my aim in New York aim. Congratulations, Khurshid. Brother, are you new here, brother? I didn't see your name before. I'm the madman. Come on, brother. Thankfully had a big boom today. It made up for it. Wow. Congratulations. Oh, okay. You were with me around the AM session. Never ever copy my trade, guys. Please, if you do that and if I can feel it, I feel very embarrassed and I can't read the market freely. So I request any all of you, please don't copy my trade. If you'd love to take any trade and it is according to your analysis, then go for the trade. Just don't blindly push the button. It's kind of a responsibility to me that I'm going to make some loss to your account. So I don't want to do that. And it's this pressure I can't take it. I'm not new. I'm from last 2 to 3 months. Oh, okay. I didn't know why I didn't read your name before. Hey, Abdul Samad Jadani, how are you, sir? Brother, 2 3 months is new. Yeah, in one way, it's new. Ah, you're Jayan. Now I got you. Now I got you, brother. Yeah, Khurshid is new name for me. They're so beautiful. They're the in all honesty. Never copy Tito, only copy me. 8 out of 10 win rate. Yeah, you guys can copy this guy. He's the master of the water block. I'm learning the water block from him. Okay, so please try to contact with him. I think he will charge something. Then you can pay him. Okay. And Marcus, please share some percentage with me. Okay, the people are going to pay you. Share some with me. Like you can give me 80%, no problem. That's real number. Okay, that's cool, brother. I was watching your aim session. Abdul Samad Jadani, I have actually explained your premium and the discount from the top. If you watch it, I guess you will get a better idea, brother. 10 minutes left before the FOMC news. Would love to see how it is going to work. Tony Soprano is alien, okay? He is not human being. He is an alien. Marquis, you can't skip that, brother. People are going to pay you to copy trade and then you are going to share the percentage with me, okay, brother? I need some kind of precision, like this type of precision over here. See this candle, how beautifully tapped to this line. I want to see this type of precision before seeing this is going higher. Mhm. Anytime, brother, I'll give you 100%. Wow, you have a kind heart, brother. Thank you so much, man. Guys, we are kidding, okay? We are not doing anything, something like that. We're just kidding. Tito, I have challenge for you. What is your challenge, Sresh Sharma? I love challenges. Let's see. What is the price for the challenge? Let me know that as well. Thank you, Abdul Samad Jatan. I think you got it, man. Sure, FOMC it will be bullish or bearish. This is my question to you, Kishore. It is going to be bullish or bearish, brother? What it is going to be? I don't know. I'm learning. So you guys teach me what it is going to be. Even though I have already told what is going to happen. But still, you tell me what is going to happen. This time, I'm not interested to go for a buy. Like the same way I go for the buy here. I showed you the buy here. I'm not interested to take that type of buy from here now. The reason is it didn't clear the liquidity. Here, it has cleared that liquidity. Around this liquidity has been cleared. Here, it has cleared, that leg has cleared all of this liquidity. But this time, it didn't clear the liquidity. And I'm not interested to go for the buy here again. I will go buy here, take the partial, stop out, break even. I'll go buy here, I mean, partial will get a stop out to the break even. Partial or not small. It's gonna be huge partial, okay? But this time, we'll not go for that buy. And I believe this time it is going to clear that buy side liquidity you are seeing at the top. It's okay. You can only press buy or sell button or that RR drawing when you are really in a trade or if you have taken the trade in your live account. I'm of course not going to take any trade to my live account in this low probable area. You can only press buy or sell button or that RR drawing when you are really in a trade or If what is your challenge, brother? That's not the challenge. You told that I have a challenge. You have a challenge for me. Need 26 more likes to even up the ratio. Smash that like button, guys, please. Oh, okay. You are saying that I can only trade 2 times in a day. I can't do that, brother. The reason is if I do that, nobody is going to be here to watch me because I'm not going to frame any trade. At the morning session, when I have outlined that trade, remember this setup. In other steamer, take the buy here, closed the trade over there. I don't need to do that. Take the partial here, will hold my trade until there, which is 269 handle. I don't need to frame this trade. I don't need to talk about the order block trade here, that fall here. I don't need to talk about them. That single trade is more than enough. But if I do that, nobody's gonna stay here. They will go to Tania. I don't wanna lose them. Even this trade from here to here, it's more than enough for being profitable. I was in second cell, but I exited. Why did you do that? You can frame trade, but you cannot trade more than twice. And what is gonna be the price for that, brother? How much you are going to give me that the price, brother? Before 2 p.m. I really would love to see this buy sell liquidity to be taken. If it doesn't happen, then around FOMC it's gonna be a bullish run. So I don't wanna see that bullish run. I'd love to see it will finish the buy set first, then it will fall only. The other people are coming and wants trade. Absolutely, that's true. Your follower will start to learn trading much sooner. I'm not pushing the button, guys. I'm just framing the trade. I'm just framing the setup. I'm just reading the market. If I push the button, you will be able to see that I have pushed the button. Okay, Marquis, but isn't it important to talk about this premium discount? Isn't it important to show you something new or something better, like the setup I showed you, this one, that setup, remember? Isn't it important to show this to you guys as well? Or just I have to stick with the 22 IT model because it's a profitable setup or something like that? Don't I need to talk about this area, how to use this area to go for the setup? I think it's important. I think I should share this because I'm here to share. I'm just not talking some or taking some cherry picks and showing you, brother, see how it is worked. I'm not doing that. I'm showing that in live so that you guys can get the point and can do that by yourself. I'm showing you the way. Your job is to work on that way. So I'm just doing that, brother. If I wouldn't do my own trading, I promise you, brother, I would be the best teacher all over the world. I would be the best teacher if I wouldn't do my own trading. Just teaching like ICT himself. Unfortunately, I have to do that right now. But when I'll be back in Bangladesh, I'll stop trading. To be honest, right now I just need some money. That's some trading. Oh Allah, when it will be done. See this gap? This is a buy from this gap. Nobody should close below this concurrent crossment here. That candle closed. Please don't go for this buy just before the FOMC. Okay, so please don't do that. Buy is here. Stop loss just one tick below this candle, that candle, and that candle has built this last gap as the inverse gap. Not even a single body can close below the concurrent crossment. Target this buy side liquidity. This setup and that setup I framed around the morning session. Remember, from this inverse gap, they are the same kind of setup. over here. But please don't go for the trade right now. Please don't go for that. The next candle is the FOMC candle, so anything can happen right now. Like huge volatility can be over here right now. So it's not a good idea to go for the trade right now. You'll immediately you'll see that there's huge highly volatility around here now, because the next candle is the FOMC candle. And I'm pretty much confident the next candle is gonna be a bull candle. Even if it is not the bull candle, the wick will come here first, then it will be a bear candle. It's gonna be a bull candle for sure. I hope just if it was some like diagram or scheme that show how to build models from the beginning until the entry, it will be so helpful and make it for like important models. This is the news candle, okay? I'm expecting this is gonna be a bull candle, not the bear candle. It should be a bull candle. It has to be a bull candle. Come on, man. Come on, man. 30 seconds has been passed. Still, this is bear candle. I hate you, market. You should go higher. You should go higher. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. It's not volatile actually. The volatility I was expecting, it's not that much volatility. I mean, this candle is like similar to others candle. Okay, still there is no volatility. Very disappointed FOMC. I think it will wait for the Nvidia then. I mean, the volatility will come from the Nvidia. Yes, sir, the market is heavy. It is bearish. I am bearish. But before falling, this market should come here at least over here. And it should take that buy side liquidity, trade this, then it should fall. But I'm not bullish. I'll let the market go higher, then I will expect the fall. Please, those people who joined me later, don't comment, okay, brother, because you don't know what I'm waiting for. Where the market is going, I have already told everything over here. Where is my target? Where the market will go? So when I'm talking about the bull, I'm saying a reason. It's not a bull sign or bull setup. Those people who joined me later didn't listen anything I explained for near about 10 minutes about the bias, where the market will go. You guys please don't comment, okay? When I'm saying that it should go higher now, it should go higher now. It doesn't mean that I'm bullish. It means I'm waiting for this market to come here before falling. I'm bearish. I'm not bullish. It's gonna be difficult for me, right? Because you didn't listen and you just start to commenting where is the bull or how is the bull is, why you are looking for the bull. It's a bear market, something like that. Let's see if it can take that clean lows over there and then start to go higher. I need some kind of precision like here, there, or kind of there to think about a buy to the top of this inverse gap. So if it can clear the liquidity, respect any of this line, tick by tick, closed above this gap, tap to this gap, I'll take the buy for this buy side liquidity. I'm not bullish, I'm bearish. So when it will come here, I'll start to look for sell again. On the other hand, if it close below this, this is a selling opportunity. I'm not able to take that sell just the because it is above the new day opening gap and the new week opening gap. So no sell is valid to me from there. All I need some kind of precision from any of these three lines to think about a buy right now in a short period of time. Buy side liquidity, gap, and then it can come to this 15-minute gap. I don't care about that. I just think about the buy until this buy side liquidity. Liquidity taken is done. Same here. Liquidity taken is done. Buy from there. Liquidity taken is done. Buy from there. Liquidity taken is done. Buy from here. All I need a reaction from any of these three lines. I wish it will tap the upper quadrant at least. Come on, brother. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me know. Let me fly with you. Come on, brother. Bit more. A bit more. Ah, there we go. Now, if it starts to go higher and closed above that gap, we'll try to take the buy. Whatever I was needed, I have already got that. By the way, I'm not going to take any buy, however. I'm just saying, like, this is how I am watching. First body has to close above that inverse gap. Just above that line. It has to close above that line. Hmm. 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 I don't want you come. I'm not reading your comment right now. The reason is I'm in my funded account in this trade, so I'm on my phone. The chart is open, so to be honest, I'm not reading the comment. I'll be back again when my trade is done. Okay. Unfortunately, my partial level was a bit higher around this area, just a bit higher, so I didn't get my partial. To be honest. I'll be back after this trade. Okay, I will get stopped out, or I mean I'll get my profit, whatever it is. I'll be back again to the chat after this trade. Okay, now I got the partial. Stop loss is going to put the break even, not exactly to the break even, a bit below here. Okay, try to take, let me see the exact number. Got stopped out already. Okay, it's simple, it's okay. Just got stopped out after the partial, didn't get my boom, kind of 22 handle, and then partial around the break even, not exactly to the break even, but around the break even. We'll see if it works. Okay, you don't need to trail the stop loss like me. I was doing it by myself, for my account. I was managing my trade. You don't need to do that. You guys can simply do your own trading to see if it works and go until the buy side liquidity or not. I'm just coming back to the chat again. Ugh, there you go. Boring. Look like volatility drops. Tito, are you going to trade? Yes, sir. I was in that trade. Took just 22 handle partial and got stopped out nearly to the break even, not exactly to the break even, just a bit below. But again, you don't need to trail the stop loss the way I trail the stop loss. So you guys can keep holding the trade, or maybe you can put the stop loss to the break even. You can get stopped out to the break even. Whatever you want to do, you guys can do. Okay, I just did my trade. I got stopped out to the, I'll say that break even. Okay, because that small portion, I don't see this is a loss. Like, how much was that? Kind of, it's kind of three handle. Okay, so yeah, I took that three handle loss after taking the partial. This time I should have taken the partial here to that high. Unfortunately, my partial level was a bit higher. In MNQ, like 1 2 tick is different from the NQ chart, so I didn't get my partial. So that was my exact level, 75, my partial level. So this time I got my partial, fortunately. I think it will fall and stop that out. Let's see. However, any of you are in this trade, just let me know. I had no plan to go for the trade, to be honest, but I have to go for one trade for every week. That's why I just go. I went three micro contract, not huge, just three micro contract, and took two micro contract, close over there, got stopped out by one micro contract here. A very small thing, okay, like it's even not nothing, to be honest. I took 3 out of 4 at the partial and 1 out of 4 at the break even. So you got break even at the break even. Okay, that's cool, brother. Hey, Jamie, partial boom, brother. How are you? But still, I believe that this market will come here to take this buy side liquidity. I'm really interested to see it will be cleared first. Uh, but even my bias is not bullish, I'm bearish. But before falling, it should take this buy side liquidity. It should come to this gap, at least to this gap, and then if it can come here, that is better, much more better. I'll go for the buy again. Not, I'm sorry, I'm not going to take any other trade. But if it fall here and then closed above this gap and tap to this area, same logic here. This trade, that trade, this trade, all of them are same. Everything is same. One, two, three, same logic. Better than yesterday. I was kicked out by break even. You were kicked out by break even. Did you take any partial, Jamil? Always try to take 1:1 partial, okay? It's really helpful, brother. Trust me, it's really helpful. And then if you get out to the break even, it's cool, brother. Trust me. Good night, brother. I'm going to first sleep, and yes, I'm in that trade. I got partial. Thanks. You're most welcome. Why did you guys take that trade? It was bearish, right? Not my partial is 40 point. Okay. So without clearing partial, why did you put your stop loss to the break even? I mean, if you don't clear the partial, then you should not go to the break even. That's the rule. That should be the rule. When you will be able to clear your partial, then you have to put your stop loss to the break even. And if your partial is 40 handle, I don't know, let me see, where is the 40 handle? 40 handle is here. If your partial is here, then your stop loss should be there somewhere, like here somewhere. You're going to cover that last parabolic gap as well by your stop loss. This is my opinion, okay? This is my logic, but of course you have a better plan. But yeah, it is what it is. My stop is 14 point, 15 point with auto break even. Oh, okay, okay. So if it go like 15 point, it will come back to break even. It's not a good idea, brother. It's not a good idea. Then you have to put a auto partial around the 15 handle. Think like that way, okay? You will go to the 15 handle and you will get stopped out to the break even. That means you are in a profit. Again, if you are getting money from that strategy, of course, keep doing that. I don't like. I really appreciate it, man. This time it is going to clear those lows. These lows are going to be cleared here. Let's see. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. I can see that, brother. But even if it is not going anywhere, at the end of the day, it will come here. I mean, at the end of the time, it will come here. Clear those lows. Why you wanna do the gamble, brother? If you know this is gambling, so why you are interested to go for that gamble? You are seeing this market is not moving anywhere, so why you need to do that? I think you should not enter here. If you didn't enter at the first time, you should not enter here right now. The mean threshold has been broken as well, so it's gonna fall for sure. I will see this gap now to see if it can come here around this area and then do the same thing again for me or not. Cleared all of these lows, trade this one, it will close above this gap again same thing. It is gonna happen again and again. One body will close above this line. Boom. Mm. If you ever feel, if you have listened ICT's last Twitter space where ICT told that if you ever feel that I just need $100, I just need $700, I just need $300, don't trade that time. Don't trade over there. Come back tomorrow. If you feel the same way tomorrow, don't trade tomorrow as well. Come back that very next day. Brother, there is no premium and discount. This is a consolidation. Inside a consolidation, you can look for the premium and discount. This is all the consolidation. So this is the premium area, this is the discounted area, all of them has been traded. So it's in the premium and the discount. Here is no premium discount, it's just consolidating. I think it's because of the Nvidia. That is why I told this PM session is gonna be difficult. I have no idea why I took that trade to my funded account. I had no idea. I decided not to go for the trade, and finally I end up with a trade. Fortunately, it gave me the partial. However, but this PM session gonna be difficult. I guess. I think so. It's pure consolidation, guys. So here you are not looking for the premium and discount here, right? It's a consolidation. I just don't know why it is consolidating over here. I think it's because of the uh, Nvidia. It is waiting for the Nvidia. We'll see. And without tapping to this hourly gap, if it keep falling, I will not be able to take any kind of sell. I will look for the sell if it close below the new day opening gap. Below the new day opening gap, then I'll think if there is any kind of selling opportunity. Right now I'm watching it. It has cleared all of these lows has been cleared. Can it go higher again? Guys, please don't forget that my bias is not bullish. I'm not bullish. I'm bearish. But I want to see the fall after reaching a certain level. Actually, let me check if I have anything from 4-hour chart. Why it is doing that? Yeah, from 4-hour chart also I don't have anything. Here I have nothing over there. Hourly chart. Still there is nothing. This is the only gap market should trade. It has traded the inverse gap. I'm not good at inverse gap. Mhm. From 15-minute chart, bearish gap is inverse gap is still holding the market. Let's see how this candle is going to work. Finally, if it closes below this new opening gap, then and only then I'll start to think about a sell. Otherwise, I'll just let this go. Still, I'm not bearish. And from 5-minute chart, it left a lot of liquidity. And traded the last fair value gap, order block, retest the order block, no worries. Everything's cool. Cool. Let's see. How can I ended up with a setup? Every time I say that I'm going to read the market and I end up with a setup. No more setup. Let's see, okay. No gamble today. You wanna do gambling, brother? Marcus, you're so bad, brother. So for the 15-minute candle failed to close below this inverse gap. It is still failing to close below the inverse gap. Still, I'm holding the bullishness to this market, but at the same time watching this gap 50%, how the body is going to work with the 50% of this gap. Is the body going to respect that 50% of that gap or not? Well, respecting this gap, body didn't, I mean, body failed to close above that gap, holding the market. Let's see if it can go through this gap or not. I traded the 1 minute inversion last fair value gap. I'm pretty much confident you're talking about this gap. I saw that, Suzy one. My bias was bearish. I would go for this trade if I see that it has traded this gap. That could be my sell as well. But as it didn't do that, I'm not confident about that sell. But so far it is working so far. If you are talking about this gap, just let me confirm that you are talking about this gap or not. I saw everything over here. I was not able to frame any of this sell because it failed to trade this gap from the higher time frame. That is why I'm not able to go for any kind of sell, even if I want to see this market will come here to this area. But I can't go any of them just because I didn't get the line that should trade here. Just because of that, okay. So I'm still holding to see that if it can go higher one more time. It should do that, to be honest. I saw that, Sujivan, so I didn't miss this trade, brother. I'm just feeling like, oh man, how unlucky I am. Market didn't give me the precision. I'm not able to frame any of this trade in front of this 63% three people. I'm not able to talk about them. I'm feeling like I'm unhappy. I really don't wanna be right over here because you are in a trade. I would love to see it will keep falling so that you will get your boom. At least try to take some partial, brother. Okay, so at least 1:1, try to take the partial as you are in this trade. Stop loss has to be above that candle. So you can see 21 handle. Oh, it has already provided you 21 handle or something like that, right? It has already given you 40 handle run. So you should be already taken your partial. Already took partial. Congratulations, brother. Then I don't need to worry about you. I really would love to see to go through this, and I will use this gap as a reclaimed gap to take my buy from that gap. I would go for these things, brother, to be honest, but unfortunately, I didn't still get the confirmation from here. Even though this last fair value gap is holding the market, it has already left a sign. I will be back around here. Okay, it left the sign, so I just can't believe anything over here to go for fall. I'm still holding my thinking that it should go higher. 50-minute candle didn't close below this gap as well, so I just can't go for them. Congratulations, Sujivan. What is the color of your account today, brother? Green or red or gray? Why you are laughing, Arthur? Why you are laughing? No, I was asking what about his situation today. I mean, this guy is the guy who showed me some payouts. I was really happy to see those payouts. So I was really curious when I'm going to see the next payout from him. If I'm not wrong, Sujivan has shows me the payout from the Take Profit Trader again and again. So I'm just curious to know when I'm going to get the same payout request from Sujivan again. Guys, I don't know what happened to me. Maybe I'm more interested to blow an account. I opened my funded account again. I have no idea why I'm trading here, but I will go for another trade. Okay, so My chart is open on my funded account, and I don't know why I'm taking this trade. Still I have some profit, $120, but I'm just interested to get like 250 at least so that I can request a payout. So it doesn't mean that you have to trade. You guys see this is a very tough moment as we have the Nvidia. You don't need to go for the trade, to be honest. I'm surrendering myself so that you guys can be safe. I'm just telling what is expectation, but I have no idea why I'm trying to take another entry over here. So if any of you are asking me any question, FL Trader or Suzivan, Jamie, whoever is here, try to reply them. I will just join you a bit later. Oh man, what happened to me? $127. Should I stop? $127. I'll go just one more trade, okay? Whatever happens, it's okay. I'll go one more trade. If I find another opportunity to take the buy, I'll go for one more trade. But please make sure, guys, you are not copying my trade. Please don't do that. Please don't give me any buy setup. Please don't give me any buy setup. Please don't give me any buy setup. Please. It's a request. Don't give me any buy setup, please. Please don't give me any buy setup. I request you, market. I can't control myself right now. I'm feeling like I have to go for this trade. If I don't do that, and if I close my stream, I will obviously trade after the market close. Or if I close my stream right now, I'll close and I'll blow the account. So I would love to let the each go by going for one more trade. I'll go for my just 3 micro contract and I'll go with that. Okay, so whatever it is, it's gonna be a small loss. I hope so. And I'll go for maximum 25 handle loss, so it's gonna go $150. Even if it's red, like 23 to $25 loss, I'll be in like that way. I'm just praying to the market not to close. Sorry, see this upper quadrant. I don't wanna see. If I would love to go for the trade, the body has to close above this line. If I would love to go for a trade, the body has to close above that line. So I want to see it will close below this line. It will help me not to go for any trade. This candle, if it close above that line, I'll be in a big problem. Let's see how this candle is going to close. I'm in a big problem for sure. If any of you are asking me any question, please hold on. I'll be back after a bit. Okay, I'll be back. The first candle will close above this dotted line. I'll be in the trade. Come on, take me with you, boy. Take me with you, boy. Oh boy, come on, boy. This all credits goes to Marquis. Actually, I was not interested to go for this trade, but because of Marquis, I'm going to take this trade. So if I take a loss, it's gonna be the responsibility will be for the Marquis. Okay, so he's the person who is responsible for this trade. If it is a winning trade, I'm going to be the responsible. If it is a losing trade, then Marquis is going to be the responsible for that loss. Please, market, don't give me any buy setup. I'm just begging to you, market. Don't give me any buy setup, please. I appreciate it, market. Everything is telling me to go for the trade right now. The first candle will close above this dotted line. See this dotted line? The first candle will close above this dotted line. The next candle I'll be in the trade. Come on, baby, don't do this to me. I am requesting you. This goes carried to Marcoways. I'm not gonna responsible for you. Entries 615.50, 615.5, 615.50, 615.50, 615.50. 91.00, 91.00, 91.00, 91.00. Okay, I'll just put it here. Okay. This is the first partial here. Let me tell you the exact line. 85.75, 85.75. It's just a 3 micro contract, so it's okay. Should I take the partial, guys? Just let me open the chat. If I see something wrong, I have to go back, right? So, well, let me put the stop loss to the break even and then let me come back to the chat. Just a second. Okay, now stop loss is here. I'm just randomly, I'm not watching this number. Okay, around here, this is the stop loss. Let me come back to the chat. Okay, now tell me, should I go for the partial right now? I will take my decision depending on you guys. I would love to take two micro contract partial over there to that area I just marked. If you guys tell me to take the partial right now, I'll take it right now. Okay, so give me the decision, you guys. By the way, Marquis is not responsible for this trade. Please tell me faster, man. Come on. Should I take the partial right now because it's really good? I mean, 42 handle something like that, or should I hold it? Just 3 micro contract. Whatever you say, I will do that. Should I let it go? Come on, guys. Come on. Tell me faster, man. Take it. Okay, okay. Just a second. Hmm. Partial level is 77.75, 75, 77.75, 77.75. Okay, think like that way. This is the partial. Just one micro contact. I'll see if it can go over there or not. I think break even is okay. Now I can just let this go, and we'll be back to the chat. Now tell me the boom. Come on, guys, please give me the boom. It was absolutely not good to take this trade. I apologize, guys, for you guys. I'm really sorry for taking this trade, but I was itching. Okay, I was feeling like if I don't go for this trade, I will feel like maybe I'll blow the account. Maybe after closing my stream, I'll just keep trading and I'll blow the account. So that's why I pushed the button just for 3 micro contract, and it's more than enough for getting my payout already. So like until here, it's kind of huge profit. 61 handle, huge. Okay, And even if I got stopped out to the break even, I'll be able to request my payout. Thank you guys for writing boom. Who was with me in this trade? Now let me know. Who was with me in this trade? And who was thinking why I didn't push the button over here with this guy? This mad guy. Oh man, that feelings are so thrilling. I was asking market not to give me the entry, to be honest. I was just literally crying for the market not to give me the trade. Oh man. Okay, just let me go back one more time to trail the stop loss. 52.50, 52.50, 52.50, 52.50, 52.50, 52.50. This is the stop loss. Okay, if I get a stop out, I'm absolutely cool with that. I think I'm going to get stopped out. Let's see. Let me go back to the chat. I came back. I was always with you, brother. You guys were in this trade, Suzivan and Marquis. Are you kidding, guys? I saw 1 minute last fair value gap price bouncing. I really didn't mention that to you guys, but it was really so awesome because I was seeing this week over here the SMT for that week, more importantly the quadrant level of that week. So these two things I was watching, as well as I was watching this week, whole week quadrant level. So I didn't want to see anybody close above, sorry, below the quadrant level. If the body closed below this quadrant level, I wouldn't be in this trade. However, I wanted to see this will close just a bit above this concordant crossment. Next candle will tap to this concordant crossment to start to go higher. Let me go back. Let me see if I get a stop out already. Yeah, I got a stop out already. Okay, it's good. It's good. No more trade, okay? No more trade. I can't just lock my account. Otherwise, I would lock my account. I'm not going for any other trade, okay? So it's okay. I mean, not bad. 60 handle partial and 37 handle per. Ooh, awesome, 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 awesome. Brother, you did a good job. You are a good trader. Thank you. But your psychology is shit today. I'm sorry, guys. So I really wanted to see it will close and then tap to this consonant crossment. But when I see it close here, it tapped to the top of this gap. I pushed the button. Fortunately, I got my entry here exactly. I think it was 61425 or whatever it is. I just took the entry over there. Closed there. Okay, so I got two guy who was with me, Marquis and Suzivan. Never do that again, brother. It's crazy, man. I wish I took it. Yeah, that's the frustration. That's the frustration. I was not interested to hold that frustration because, to be honest, if I wouldn't go for this trade, I would blow the account for sure. After 4 p.m., I would go for the trade. How are you so confident? Because there is none more gap. Sorry, there is one gap above. This gap doesn't have any value. This gap, it doesn't have any value, brother. This is the discounted gap. So if this market would love to fall, it will fall from here. So when I saw this candle tap to this premium gap over here, I'm not confident, but I was pretty much confident or pretty much sure that it's going higher and it's going to take that buy sell liquidity. Yeah, I trailed my stop loss too fast, so maybe I got stopped out over here. I'm okay with that, but still that buy sell liquidity is on the queue. However, it should not come to this gap, not here, because this is the inverse gap Suzivan has used. However, this is that gap. When this candle tap to this gap, I don't need to mark it because I can see it by my own eyes. Deep premium with this gap, discounted and the equilibrium with that gap. It should work this area and it should keep falling. It is rejecting that area, took the liquidity, did the SMT, quadrant level is respecting, body come back again. This candle came back again inside this premium fair value gap. Should go higher. If it wouldn't come here, that could be a little risky. Of course, it could be a little risky, but still, it's going higher. Same premium anti-discount, the thing I keep explaining to you guys. No trade valid for the rest of the day. Yes, sir. No trade is valid for the rest of the day. I'm just not able to lock out it. I mean, take profit traders doesn't support that lockout. Otherwise, I would go for that. However, guys, it was a really nice trade. I mean, here I got some partial. I mean, partial over here. I think it was here. I don't remember what was the first partial. I mean, first trade and this trade. Both of them are good. It could be best if I could close the trade to this last parabolic gap. Wouldn't be a bit greedy. Instead of that, could close the last parabolic gap. From here, this is the last parabolic gap. Below this buy side liquidity. Holding, holding, holding. Left the sign. It was another confirmation that it will go higher again. When I saw the body close or the fake breakout over here, it was also another sign it will come back again and go for that buy side liquidity. Here, from there. You remember I was saying that it left the sign, so it will come back again now or later, but it will be back again for the buy side liquidity. Come on, brother, showing me another trade. No, 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 don't be greedy, don't be greedy, no more trade. Marcus told that not to go for any other trade. Thank you, Jamie, for the boom. Did you take that trade with me? No, you didn't. I'm pretty much confident, brother. I love it. Okay, sometimes I love it. But if I would take a loss, it could be like, like 25 to $24 loss only, because I had some profit previously. It could be a bit loss, man. It's not a big deal. But if I would hold myself, then that could be a disaster. Fortunately, it was a boom. I mean, boom. Thank you, JWHXK. Thank you so much, brother. By the way, guys, I really would love to stay here until 4 p.m. because we have NVIDIA. I really would love to see how the NVIDIA is going to work. Okay, a lot of lines, right? Let me clean the chart so you guys don't need to be confused. Day by day, am I making the things complicated? Is it? Is it being complicated day by day, guys? No, thank you, Jamie. We accountability buddies, and we have each other's back. We are our brothers keepers. Thank you, man. Wannabe trader, thank you so much for that club. Not at all. We are just gaining more experience. Thank you so much, Sujivan. It's not the area you have to trade. Okay, you can see this is a shit price action. You don't need this difficult price action to trade. Instead of that, trade in this morning session. So beautiful price action. So beautiful setup. Try to trade the morning session when it was good. But this is bad price action. It's not a good price action. I promise you, brother. It's not a good price action. If you are not so much confident, then don't trade. Okay, you don't need to trade everywhere. It's absolutely okay, brother, not to trade everywhere. That trade was for me, just to stop my itching. That's all. It's not something you should go for that trade. Or you have missed that run. No, man, you didn't miss anything. This market is not for trading. Just look at the price. So I did it. I was lucky here. I promise you, brother, I was lucky here. It's not something like, oh, I knew it is going to work. No, man, it's not something like that. Yeah, I had the price action, so I was confident to go for the trade. Above this constant crossment, I was confident to go for the trade. It doesn't mean that I knew it is going to work. So in the social media, you will see that people will take the entry, so much complication, and then they will say, wow. You will see, wow, this guy is just awesome. No, never ever get inspired by this type of shit things. This is shit. What I did here, it's shit. Don't feel like frustration, disappointment. Why I didn't go for that trade? It was beautiful. No, don't think like that way. Don't try to chase the market. I'm really curious to know who else is watching me. I can see 49 people. I'm getting some specific comment from specific people. I'm really curious who are watching this bullshit. Who are bearing my English? My my English. Who is bearing it? Hey guys, can you please write down hi or hello? You don't need to be the subscriber to comment here because the PM session, I never make it subscribe only live. It's always like everyone can comment over here. So just give me hi or hello so that I can know that who are you who is watching us. Okay, Ganesh is here, Jaka is here, NSB is here, uh, Chatur is here. Thank you, brother, for being over here. Sony Kim Trading is here. Suzivan, I already know you are here. So watching you from Kenya. Welcome to our community, brother, from Kenya. I don't know you are my subscriber or not, but if you are a subscriber, then welcome to our family. It's not about your language barrier, brother. It's about your talent to read price. Okay, that's a great compliment, man. Wanna be trader, tape reading. Okay, thank you, brother, for being over here. FL Trader is also here. Thank you so much. Still a lot of people. Those who are watching me from behind the door, from behind the window. I really would love to know who are they. But thank you so much to those people who write down hi or hello. I really appreciate, guys. But I'm still interested to know who else is here. I have improved my trading through you. Thanks. You're most welcome, brother. Try to keep coming. At least give me 6 months. Don't judge me prematurely. Or if there is one day is bad, then don't judge me. Okay. Try to come back, come back, come back, come back. Give me at least 3 to 6 months. I promise you, brother, you will improve a lot. That's for sure. So for this week is so beautiful. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Even in this bad price action, we have framed some setup as well. Paddy is here, Vin is here. Thank you, guys. Paddy is Fox, right? Fox from. Okay, now when I ask for commenting, I have seen that 4 people already gone. Okay, Greg is here. Thank you, Greg, for being over here. I don't think so. I see your name before. Jason, thank you, brother, for being over here. Always watching live. Thank you so much, Sunny. Where are you from, brother? Sonny Kim. I think you're from Kenya, right? You told me earlier. Just let me check. Yeah, you're from Kenya. Thank you, brother, for being over here. And please also let me know where you're from. Thank you, Jason, for being over here. Yeah, I just remember that you're from Kenya. Sonny, Kenny. Those people who are thinking that this is a good price action, I promise you, brother, it's not a good price action. It's the weird price action ever. This market is in range. All of these candles are in range over here. So you are seeing this is a good price action. Maybe I'm reading the market. That's why you are seeing sometimes it is working. It is going toward that area. So it is going for that area. Seems like good, but it's not a good price action. It's one of the weird price action ever. Just I'm trying to show you the logics why it should go higher. That's why maybe it seems like a bit easier for you to, or you're thinking this is good price action, but it's not a good price action. If your calculation is pin to pin right, then and only then you'll be able to avoid the stop loss. And if your partial level is just a bit above from the most logical level, you are not going to get the profit from this market. This market is very rude market right now. But as I explained, it has to go to this hourly gap. My bias is not bullish, it's bearish, but I can't look for sell until it doesn't go over there. Without going to that buy side liquidity or the hourly bearish gap, this bearish gap, if it keep falling, I can start to look for sell again while this market from 15-minute chart will close below this new to opening gap. Then and only then I can start to look for sell. Otherwise, I have to keep watching for the buying opportunity until this area. And of course, moreover, until this 15-minute bearish gap. It doesn't need to come over here, but it would be great if it can come over here. It would be great. Okay, I was so much confident that it will come here just because of this one candle. Just for that one candle. When this candle has closed above this last fair value gap, it's a sign I will be back. Look at this leg over here, from here to here. It should not come to the deep discount area one more time. Why? If it would love to go for that buy side liquidity, it is going from the deep discounted area. It should go to the deep premium area, to that specific leg. It came here. And now if it wants to go for that buy side liquidity, it will work maximum to the equilibrium. Now let me mark the equilibrium level from this low to that high. This is the equilibrium, the 50%. Maximum it can come until this equilibrium. We can go a bit lower. This gap, which is the deep discounted gap, fortunately I have the perfect example over here. The deep discounted gap is aligned with a gap over here. If this market come to this gap, you would love to take the buy from the discount, you'll be stopped out for sure, because if it come here around this line, which is actually with that discounted fair value gap, if this market could come here, so it was falling, you're seeing it is falling, it come here. Now you have find a beautiful 22 YT model, you took the buy, and you will see you'll come here and then it will get stopped out. It worked with the discounted area to that specific leg, and then it fall. When it worked with the equilibrium maximum, the best area to reverse from this gap. That's why my stop loss was below that candle, because I wanted to see it will work. Sorry, yeah, I think it was here below that candle, because I wanted to see it will work with this deep premium gap, and then it will keep going higher. Maximum I know it will come over here, so if I was interested to hold that trade, I would put my stop loss below the 50% of this gap, which is around the equilibrium. I was really not interested to take that risk. That's why I just put it below this area. Wanted to see it will work with this premium gap, and it will go higher to take that buy side liquidity. It didn't do that, came until this equilibrium, now going for that buy side liquidity. Remember, that should be the maximum line. Best is to reverse from that area, from here, from that gap, until this high is not taken here. That high is more important high to me. Above that high, this high, and then finally this buy side liquidity. So all of them should be clear, but here the most important leg is that high. So this market was inside that leg. See this leg? This is the leg. I was watching this market inside that leg. It has to clear that high, then that high, and more importantly the buy side liquidity is near to me here. See this gap? It should work with this upper gap. This upper gap, not even here, two gap. Okay, let me show you this. This is how the premium and discount work. This is the discount gap. It should not come to this discount gap. In other words, when it has closed, that candle has closed above this last fair value gap. This candle tap here, I'm already in a buy. Here, please don't go for the trade. I'm just trying to show you the logic over here. Okay. My stop loss is going to be below the fair value, below the candle that has built that inverse gap. So below this candle, 1, 2 candle, going for that buy side liquidity over here after clearing some partial around 1:1. Body should not close below this constant crossment. How many times it's been now? I'm showing you the last fair value gap. How many times it is? Here the entry is not valid because before the here the entry is not valid. It was before the FOMC. Remember, it was the FOMC 158. So it was not valid. Now it is valid. This last fair value gap. So Sujivan was talking about a sell here. Last fair value gap inverse. Remember, he was talking about a sell here. This last fair value gap, that sell, this cell are the same cell. I don't want to see anybody close below the constant crossment of this gap. It should keep going higher to take that buy side liquidity. More importantly, that high, and finally that buy side liquidity before closing below this gap. If there is a body close below this constant crossment, it's a low probability. For the first time, you will get an order block. You have to move your stop loss just below that order block. This setup, the entry I took around the morning session, if you guys remember, from here, I think here, yeah, from there, just one candle closed above the 50% of this gap. I told that it's a low probability now, so it can crash. I mean, it can stop me out, but fortunately it worked. And look over here how beautifully it has worked with the last fair value gap around this area. This is a highly or the best setup. I write it down around the morning session here. Remember, I was talking to my mother and I write it down best setup. This and this are the same. Brother, how can I learn this? Go to the study folder. Inside the study folder, there is a folder. Playlist. Inside the playlist, there is a folder named Fair Value Gap Concepts. In that area, I have explained this last fair value gap inverse entry. Most of the time, it is going to give you kind of huge risk to reward ratio. Huge risk to reward ratio. Right now, unfortunately, it is not like highly volatile. Okay. However, did you remember what did I say about the premium and discount? This market should work with this premium fair value gap. That gap. So let me actually remove this. It should work with this gap here, that premium gap. It should not come to this gap over here. That gap should not be traded. This buy side liquid until here. So I think you guys, day by day, it's gonna be clear. So I'm not taking any cherry pick. I'm not cherry picking and showing you something. No, I'm giving you the live example by saying that how it should work. Sometimes I'll be wrong. I promise, brother. But you will count how many times I'm wrong. I'm not 100% right. If I were 100% right, then I would be a billionaire right now. Any of you remembered this last gap inverse way? Any of you saw this market when it came here? Now, if I would love to take a buy here, you will start to say that, brother, you are taking buy at the deep premium, right? It's a deep premium to you. Brother, you are taking the buy from the premium area. When around the morning session, I framed that sell here. It was deep discount. Why you are going for that sell from the discounted area? You should take the sell from that area, right? I was looking for the sell from that area because I love to take the entry at the beginning of the run. That's why I tried to catch the run here at the beginning of the area. If I miss this trade here, I can simply go with this trade in this very deep premium area. But it is against the deep premium and discount logic. No, it's not premium against premium and discount logic. It's a logical area to go for the trade. Keep watching, keep practicing this, you will get the point. Okay, how far it has reached. Now I will hold my trade until this area. After clearing the partial, I'll hold my trade until here, where I'm expecting this market will maximum go until that line over here, clearing the partial. I'm giving my level best, brother. I'm not holding anything inside of me. Take everything I'm sharing with you guys. Just don't treat it as a free lesson and then judge me. Okay, this is free lesson. Don't give a shit to this guy. Don't do that, brother. Even after paying thousands of dollars, you're not going to get this information. Nobody's going to give it to you, because if you can do that, you will never come back to me. Never ever, right? So I'm losing money. I'm not able to sell the courses, mentorship, so-called mentorship. Come on, guys. Why people waste money? Thank you guys for writing boom, FL and Ravi. Thank you. So if I wouldn't able to catch the run here, no problem. I'll go for the trade from there with so much confidence that I'm going to get, if I'm wrong, what is going to happen? I'm going to get a 14 handle loss. If I'm wrong here, market not interested to go higher, stop me out. Body close below this constant. I'll take a loss over here, 1400. That's why my stop loss is there. Put my stop loss in a very logical level. Okay. Thank you, Sony, for that boom. Was that hindsight? Or I showed you this setup as well when this candle appeared on the chart. That candle also appeared on the chart. Was that hindsight? Now it's time to look for a sell now. You are looking for buy and sell, buy and sell. What you are doing? It's time to look for a sell. How far this candle maximum can go? until the 50% of this gap according to the premium and discount, until the 50% of this gap. If it come to this premium gap, it means it's not going to fall again. It's keep going higher. So any kind of selling opportunity anywhere from here is the best selling opportunity right now. But please don't go for any trade right now. Please, it's a request. You're talking this bullish market is going to reverse again. I'm the wizard. Hey Jitu, I bought after that candle at 1513 get closed. Boom. 1513. Let me check. Okay, so after this candle close, you took the buy. Still, you took the buy near to the area you should take the buy. Still, you did a good job, brother. Jamil. Yes, sir. That was live play by commentary. Thank you so much, FL Trader. Thank you, RP, for that boom, penguin boom. RP, did you take any trade today, brother? Finally, we got there. Yes, sir. Arthur. Yes, ma'am. All new viewers, welcome and thank you for being here. Please click the link to understand how to study this channel. Thank you, FL Trader, for sharing that link. Yeah, those people who are new, you guys can watch that video. It will help you to understand, uh, to study, because I have a lot of video. You don't need to worry about that. There is some specific video you have to study. If gap fully covered by wick, is that considered gap filled? Exactly where you are talking about. Win. Yes, bro, I took the AM bull run. Wow, congratulations. And then you didn't take any trade. I respect you, Ravi. If you did that, I respect you, man. If I was not in this trade and I was itching, I could go for that trade. But when I am already profitable over here, there is no need to go for that trade. I'm 100% sure I don't give a shit. I should not go for this trade because I'm already profitable here. Why I will put my profit on the table again, gamble table again? Why I will do that? I don't need to do that. Win, which gap you are talking about? I didn't get your comment. Look at the bear candle. From where? Look at the bear candle. From where? Please don't go for any trade right now. It depends, brother, which gap you are talking about. If it is the last favorable gap, I don't care about the week. All I care about the body. If it is an unfilled gap, which I wanna see unfilled, then you have to, of course, you have to consider the week. If even the week covered that gap 100%, it is filled. So it depends which gap you are talking about. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Lilin. Lilin, you're new. I can see the rose on your profile picture, if I'm not wrong. From the hourly chart, go to your hourly chart. At the beginning, what did I say? Bodies is going to close inside this hourly gap. Wick is coming to this area, which is the 15-minute bearish gap. So I want to see this hourly candle is going to close inside this hourly gap, so that I can. It is better if it can close below the consequent crossband. That is the best case of scenario. That will help me to understand this market will keep falling. See how it has been rejected from here. Look at the rejection. What a beautiful rejection from there. Constantine Corby. How can I call you, brother? I think I will call you Constant. Yeah, that's cool. Constant. I'll call you like Constant. Thank you, brother, for that boom, brother. So many boom, right? But there will be some days when there will be some losing trade as well. You have to accept that. Come on. If I ask you a question, Arthur, how long you have been here, Arthur? sister. In one word, I am thinking like you have been here for long time. But in other way, I'm thinking like you are very new. So just let me know, sister, how long you have been here. You have been watching us. Thank you, Constant. His name is pronounced as Constantino. Constantino. Okay. Thank you, Suziban. Yeah, you are new. Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking like that way. I mean, I didn't read your name. I try to remember the name of you guys. Those people who are new, you have to give me some time. Don't get overwhelmed and don't try to copy my trade. Instead, try to take the things I'm explaining here. Just Constantine. Okay, Constantine. Okay. You're from Romania. I think Donici is also from Romania. Thank you, brother. And you are also new, right? Constantine. Guys, please don't try to take any trade right now. I mean, for a day, it should be enough. For a day, it should be enough. Let's enjoy the Nvidia earnings, how it is going to react. We'll see. I would love to see the Nvidia is going to fall. The market is going to fall dramatically by the Nvidia until it is not going to close above the 50% of this gap here. Until it is not going to close above the 50% of this gap, I would love to see the Nvidia will send the market lower. Hello, Bahubali. Bahubali. Hey, well, Vlad. Hey, Vlad, how are you, brother? I've been here for a few weeks, and both the membership in respect for your work. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it, man. And I wish that I'll be able to see you for months at least. At least, please be with me for at least month, 3 to 4 months. Thank you, Filtrator, for sharing our Discord link. I'll give you the real link, brother. That is not gonna be expired anymore. I'll share that to you, Filtrator. Okay, so you can share that link for our Discord. Good. I lost tonight. It's the part of this game, brother. Don't worry about that. Don't just revenge trade. Don't try to mitigate your loss by today anymore. It's 3:30. After 30 minutes, it's gonna be the Nvidia. So no need to revenge trade right now. Please don't overtrade right now, okay? Just let it go, brother. Tomorrow is a better opportunity. Tomorrow maybe I'll be a bit late around the morning session. Uh, I'll try to be at time here, but I'll try. I don't know yet, but I think I'll be a bit late tomorrow. Suzivan, are you here, brother? Will you do the Asia session as well, or only New York AM PM session? I'm here only for the New York AM session, not even for the PM session. Sometimes I come for the PM session. I mean, this month I'm coming actually randomly. Sometimes London session, 7 a.m. PM session, but I'm regular with the AM session. Except Friday. Friday I can be a bit late, and sometimes if I have some work to do, then maybe a bit late. But I'm a regular live streamer around the AM session. Suzivan, thank you, brother, for being over here. But I would love to ask you a question. You remember a few days ago you told that you have a Take Profit Trader account and you told that you have made $900, $800, and I told you not to go for any other trade to that account. If you remember, brother, what happened to that account? Is that still alive? I need you in PM, please. You need me in PM. I won't be able to be here, brother. From 25th of November, I will start the Portuguese language course. It's gonna be around the PM session. So I have to join that class for learning the Portuguese language. So I won't be able to be here. Maybe sometimes I'll get time, but most of the time I'll have to join that class. Unfortunately, I passed it and then blew it. Oh, Man, you passed it, then you should have gone with the 3 2 micro contract, something like that. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Next time, man. I have new 150K account. I'm working. Oh, okay. You are the guy who bought the 150K Take Profit Trader account today, right? I was thinking who actually bought the 150K account from Take Profit Trader. First 3 days on stream has been gold. Hey, Love, thank you so much, brother, for that comment. You are new. I made $1,100 today. Okay, don't try to touch that account again, brother. At least not for today, okay? You're most welcome, Love. Love trade. Null. Thanks, Tito. I passed my funding ticks. Was 700 away this morning. You passed it, brother. Congratulations. Did you use my code T2 Wizard for the funding ticks? If you didn't, then I will curse you. I'm kidding, brother. I mean, I have the partnership with the funding ticks. I mean, T2 Wizard is the code, so like you guys can use that code. I like you every time I'm here. Thank you so much, brother Vlad. I only ask for the likes. However, guys, I'm just waiting for the Nvidia, okay, to see how this is going to fall. Just for that, I'm waiting for you here. Brother, why it is reversing from there? Because I told you that it is going to reverse from there. Those people who joined me, if you are not my subscriber, you guys can just subscribe to our channel, please. Now, didn't I say that this market will go higher first? Even I am bearish, I am not interested to look for sell until it is not coming here, and more importantly to this gap. When it will come to this gap, the maximum run I will let him to go until this red line. Any kind of selling opportunity from there will go for that. But right now we are not going to trade just because the Nvidia is going to be published after a bit. So it's already 3:30. So we have like 15 minutes left only. 13 minutes left only to trade. So no need to trade around this area. Let this go. See if it works or not. However, it should fall now because it has traded the most important area that it should be traded. Done. Buy sell liquidity cleared. Everything is done. Let's fall now. But it can wait until the Nvidia before the falling. I am expecting it will fall, but it doesn't mean that it is going to fall. I'm just expecting like that way. I think 405, if I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me. Nvidia is going to be published around 405, right? Let's meet at 2, please, Bahubali. At 2. I didn't understand, brother. What did you say? Congratulations, Null, for your passing account, brother. But again, if you don't use my code, then I'm gonna curse you. I'm kidding. However, come on, brother. Come on. Fall, 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 fall. What you are waiting for? Look at the constant crossband, how beautiful it is rejecting from there. This is the beauty of this market. If you are waiting for a fall and you are seeing the constant crossband is holding the market, body didn't close above the constant crossband. It's really so beautiful. Now, if you are looking for a sell and you are seeing that bodies are working with the above the constant crossband, that's something you should be rethink about that trade. You have to rethink. 1 to 2/3. I still didn't get, brother. Let's meet at 2. I didn't get understand that. I didn't get you over there. So 1 to 2/3. I still didn't get you. My English is bullshit. Where in Portugal are you, Tito? It's Bobadilla. It's called Bobadilla, near a river, near the river, just just outside of the Lisbon. A 1 or 2 transaction, Bahubali. Oh, so you are asking me like Around the PM session, I should go for at least one or two trades, something like that, brother. No, I just told that around the PM session, I'm going to join the class, Portuguese language class. So I won't be able to hear in front of the chart from 25th of November. So you will be only able to, I will be only able to in front of my chart around the morning session. I'm trading today afternoon an Apex account that I bought using your promotional code T2T. Thank you so much, Jamil. I really appreciate it, man. I love you, brother. I love you too so much. I love Suziban. I love you and those people who are using. Okay, I really love you guys. You guys are making me billionaire. I'm kidding, but thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Really, thank you so much. If I'm looking for a sell and I have seen this type of candle, still this didn't close. So if I see this has closed above the constant crossment or maybe above this fair value gap, it's really heartbreaking for me because I'm waiting for a fall and it is going higher and it is not respecting the PD array. That's very hard to accept. So it didn't close above the gap yet, even though it has closed above the constant crossment, but didn't close above the gap yet. So let's see. Rich billionaire. I don't have any intention to be a billionaire. I want to lead my life in a very normal way. I mean, like, nobody knows about my trading surrounding me. I mean, simply nobody except my mother and sister. No, none of my friend, n- not the relative. Nobody knows that I'm doing this trading or all of this thing. You should do the same way. I mean, except your family members, you should not share that you are trading. You should not share that with anybody. The maximum line I will appreciate this market to go to this red line. If it go above this, then it has a possibility it will come to this last gap. If it come to this last gap, it has a possibility it will keep going higher, which I don't want to see that. Now help to pass it. I wish I could do that, brother. I wish I could do that. I wish I could read the market. I wish I could see the price action. I wish I could like see some setups. I know nothing about this market. I'm just trying to learn it with you guys. That's all. Don't forget about this, okay? Please don't forget about this. It's very important. The body close around the quadrant level. It's extremely important. So don't give it, I mean, don't take it slightly. It's extremely important. That's so true. Yes, sir. That's so true. You're helping me a lot with your explanation since I found your channel. Thanks. You're most welcome, Jamil. Thank you so much, brother, for being over here. I really appreciate it, man. But brother, it is going to work this gap as an inverse gap. Why is that? Go to your hourly chart and expect that this market is coming here to trade this 15-minute fair value gap, and this hourly candle is going to close below the constant crossment of this hourly bearish gap. So you should not think it is going to work as a support now. It should work as a resistance by closing this candle below the constant crossment. It is respecting so beautifully over here. No, sir, it's not respecting over here. However, this is not a trading signal, so you are going to take an entry here. Please don't do that. We have Nvidia after a few times. Please don't go for any kind of trade over here. We are just reading the market. We are seeing how the discount and premium works over here. So if it was a perfect time, there was no news, or it was inside a session, we would go for this trade, and with the logical area we would go for the partial. We would put the stop loss over there. This is how we are trying to learn these things. It's not something like I'm giving you the signal to take the trade over here. Please take the trade, make the profit. No, it's not something like that. It's all about our learning. It's not a trade signal. Any of you don't push the button. It's a request. If you push the button and then let me know that brother boom or something like that, I will stop doing everything and I will make my chart absolutely clean. You will never see that what I'm doing over here. I will do that. Like simply I will do that. So it's not a trade signal. It's not something I'm telling you to go for this trade. Please don't do that. Just watch and learn. Try to learn it from here. Please focus only for learning. Here I'm not giving you any signal. Please don't go for any kind of trade. We have Nvidia. After a bit moment, we will enjoy the price action over there with the Nvidia. Here you are seeing how this market should work with the discounted fair value gap, premium fair value gap, why it will come from there, when you will look for the entry, this all thing. Okay, I hope that you got my point. However, now you can write down boom, that's not a problem, but don't say that brother I took that trade. Even if you tell that me, I will stop doing all of these things. If you don't listen to me, when I will tell you not to go for the trade, please don't go for the trade. At least not because I'm framing that. If you feel like your life, your choice, go for that. I don't have any problem with that. I locked myself out just waiting to see the firework. Thank you so much, Gurdev, brother. I really appreciate it, man. We'll see the market. It doesn't mean that every time I'll frame a trade, you will push the button. Please don't do that, okay? Even if you do that, don't tell me that. It's a win, it's a loss, I don't care, but don't tell me that, please. It makes me like feeling like I'm doing or I'm trying to push you for the over trading. It's a very guilty feelings, brother. You will never understand that if you don't work with the public. You will never get the pain. Never understand that, okay? Any trades at the moment is low probability in my absolutely, brother. Absolutely, it's not for the professionals, everyone, for everyone it's a low probability. the, this is all luck, pure luck. If it works, it's a pure luck, it's gambling. Don't gamble. However, here you can see this is the last fair value gap. The concurrent crossment of the last fair value gap is still holding the market. I want to see the reaction. Last fair value gap reaction sent the market until this order block, then it will go through this last fair value gap, will work with this last fair value gap, it will keep falling. So this is called the reaction versus reversal. I'm not just going like in details over here, it's in the members only live. However, this is called reaction, not the reversal from the last fair value gap. I want to see the reaction from there to finish the unfinished business. This order block didn't been traded here, so I would love to see it will finish the unfinished business. Now, is that 100% need to do that? No, it doesn't need to do that. But if it do that, that's the best case of scenario. That means if I see it started to go higher, I'm not going to get very worried. Why? Because I know it is going for that to trade that order block maybe until the mean threshold of this order block, and then it will fall again. This is the information I think I should have shared over here. Come on, baby, on a Friday night, on all your night. Hit the dance floor, I want you, baby. So what I told you from the morning session to until now, is this working like the same way? First I told you it is going higher, and then I told you it is going to fall, and then I told you it is going to go higher. Now I told you it is going to fall again. Is it working the same way I told you? Another unfinished business, last fair value gap to that specific leg. This is the most strongest last fair value gap over here. To that specific leg, this is the last fair value gap. This one is also a last fair value gap, but this is the real last fair value gap over here, around here, okay? It has been used already. It doesn't have any value to me. I have only valuable gap, which is the last fair value gap. Thanks God I have found you today. I'm trying to understand how to work with the quadrants. I believe you will be a big help, brother. Love you already. Great compliment. Thank you so much, brother. I wish that I'll be a bit helpful for you, inshallah. Let's see, brother. We're almost end for today's session, so we are just waiting for the Nvidia to see how it is going to send the market lower. So I'm just waiting for that run. Not interested to go for any trade right now. You asked me about the quadrant level. I would love to show this to you because I am doing it from the long time. Remember, everything is been outlined pre-market. I mean prematurely, not as an hindsight. So I'd love to show you from the daily chart. This all has been explained prematurely. Okay, all of these things. Then from the 4-hour chart, these things. Okay, and also I removed this quadrant level here. Just kept one quadrant here. This is just the one quadrant I left over here, and I removed these quadrant levels, but I showed the entry even from this candle that it is coming here, then it will go higher over there. This has also been showed over here. So right now, just it is what it is right now, and we have showed. I removed them actually inside this gap from 15-minute chart. We have used that quadrant level as well, but it's already been removed from my chart because the body has actually, I mean, closed below the quadrant lower quadrant level. Confirmed that I'm going to fall again. So I don't need that quadrant level anymore. If bullish, last favorable gap is the lowest in price leg to be retraced. Yes, sir. If bullish, then it's the last area where this market will retrace from. Last favorable gap is the strongest favorable gap, and you will give the highest priority to the last favorable gap that has a liquidity. For example, we had this buy side liquidity, and below this buy side liquidity, that was the last favorable gap. So if you are bullish, then you will always expect this is gonna be broken. Until it is not broken, this is not possible to take that liquidity. Look how it has been rejected there, there, there from this last favorable gap. If you have liquidity and below the liquidity you have the last favorable gap, and you are in a trade from here, for example, you are in a trade from there, always make sure that you have taken the partial over here because it has the power to stop the market, send it lower again to take that low. It has that power, the last favorable gap. Hey guys, please don't forget to push the like button. It's a request. All I ask you, just the like. Just the like. Nothing else I need from you guys. I promise. No money, never. I will never ask for the money. It's been almost 2.5 years. I'm doing all of these things. I have a lot of community now, community member, but still I don't ask for the money and I will never ask for the money. But I will keep asking for the likes from the beginning until now and in the future. I don't know how long I will keep doing this, but I will keep asking for the likes, thumbs up. That's all I'm just asking for. Marquis, are you here, brother? You're so quiet. I don't know why. No argument, no nothing. Those people who are new, I'm going to warn you guys. I talk too much. I talk too much. Okay, you will get bored by listening to my too much talking. Just make sure that you are okay with that. For some reason, I couldn't get the sound to work for a half hour. I finally got it. Oh man, I didn't know that Empire FX premium discount is the most important I must master. It's not something like that, brother. It's something that will help you to understand this market a bit better. Not something like you must be the master. I'm expecting it is going to fall, Archana. Nvidia will send the market lower. I'm just expecting like that way. Says, had you been watching few videos of the study folder MSS, not MMS, MSS, market structure shift clears me a lot of questions. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. Just go slowly, okay? Please keep talking. We'll learn faster. Thank you, brother. Livingstone, thank you so much, man. Yeah, MSS. Archana, it's just an expectation. If you are in a trade, I'm not going to take the responsibility, okay? Remember, NVIDIA can be so disaster. Any of you can confirm that when is the NVIDIA is going to release? I guess it's 405, but I can be wrong. Just let me know when it is going to be released. No, you are not in trade. Then cool, sister. Let's enjoy the market, okay? I'm expecting this is going to send the market lower because the higher job is done already. I think it should fall now. It left a lot of sell side liquidity here. So this sell side liquidity is my interest here now. That sell side liquidity, and more importantly, this sell side liquidity is my interest to see market is going to clear from regular trading hour. This sell side liquidities is going to be cleared from regular trading hour by Nvidia, but we'll see. The Nvidia report comes out at 4 p.m. The earnings calls is 5 EST. Okay, so 4 p.m. it's okay. It's still before 4:15. So yeah, that sell side liquidity from the regular trading hour is important to me. Let's see. So the reaction I told you from this last gap, the reaction happened from the real last gap. It's not the last gap, it's a gap absolutely, but the real last gap is here. So reaction happened from here. From here, market sent the market higher to trade that order block. The thing I showed you from here, remember? Same thing happened here. So what? How should this market work now? It will come here, it will fall there, trade this last gap. Nobody is going to close above the constant crossman, and it will fall to take the sell side liquidity. This is how it should work right now. Let's see. In the meantime, you will look for the unfilled fair value gap, everything. Okay, I teach you so far. And remember, what did I say you from the hourly candle? Hourly candle is going to close below the constant crossment of this hourly bearish fair value gap. So hourly candle will go until here. The wick will be there, but bodies are going to close below the constant crossment of this hourly gap. So the first thing you should look for, body didn't close above the constant crossment if you think that Nvidia is going to fall. You have to take a break, sister. If it is happening to you, you have to take a break. Also subscribe so you get a notification when he goes live. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much, Infiltrator. Yeah, guys, please hit the like button. And for Archana, you have to take a break, sister. It happens a lot of time, but it's a good sign. Okay, if you are hesitate to push the button, it's good. In the long run, it's gonna help you. Just take a break. Everything will be normal again. Dozens of newer traders like losing, but it's the only way to become a trader. It's true. Infiltrator, it's true, man. If I talk about this tomorrow, if I talk about this and if I say that, brother, we have seen that this situation, then we have outlined that it is going to trade this gap, it is not going to go to this premium gap, then it will come to this last gap, then order block will be traded, then it will fall, but is not going to close above the last favorable gap, then take the sell side liquidity. For example, it happened and I'm talking this tomorrow. People will think this is hindsight. This is the problem. When they will think this is hindsight, they're not going to get the point. You have to think freely. You have to be a free mind. I'm learning from you, some of you. I really learn a lot of things from you guys until it's not be contradictory with the ICT concepts. I learn a lot, so I don't have any problem for learning. You have to be open-minded. Okay, I think this is gonna be the NVIDIA run. I think so. I'm just not sure. Okay, yet. I think so. This is the NVIDIA run. Let's see if it can set the market lower. I wanna see an unfilled gap here. The gap it is going to create here, it should be unfilled. And this sell side liquidity, then that sell side liquidity is my interest to see market is going to clear. If it is not highly volatile, it's okay. Then maybe tomorrow it's gonna happen. Whatever gap it is going to create here, I would love to see that gap is going to be unfilled. If this is the gap, I'm just not sure it will make any gap or not. But if this is the gap, I would love to see this will be unfilled. Reports come out, but can be up to 415 to 20. Okay, we'll be here. Norris will be here. We'll see. Okay. When the first candle will close below this inverse gap, sorry, last favorable gap, below the last favorable gap, I don't want to see anybody will close above the consequent crossment of this last favorable gap after closing the first candle below this last favorable gap. Please don't try to enter right now. It's gambling. Don't gamble. If this market leave this gap open, you will see a free fall. Free fall like 1 2 3 4 5 candle, just take that liquidity, something like that. If the market leave that gap open, even if it is one tick open. Okay, we'll see, brother. I think 15 to 20, so it's gonna be like 15-minute maximum, 15 to 20 minute, 15 to 10-minute maximum. Okay, it didn't leave that gap, so it's not that unfilled gap. It's just a gap, but I'm going to use the consonant crossment to see if it can be respected or not. I am still looking for the unfilled gap. That unfilled gap will help me to understand that this market will keep falling. Look from where this market is respecting the last fair value gap. Always remember the power of the last fair value gap. It is highly powerful. Okay, let's see when the report is going to come, how it is going to work. We'll see that. Okay. From 50-minute chart, if it make this gap, I would love to see it will work as a breakaway gap. If it makes this gap, I don't know it is going to build this gap or not. But before that, I would love to see how the hourly candle has closed. Did it close below the constant crossment of that hourly bearish gap? Did it close over there? Did I told you? Did I tell you that it's gonna close below the constant crossment? Wick is coming over here, but body is going to close below the constant crossment. This is how you should expect. You don't know that this is going to happen or not, but you should expect like that way if you're thinking about a bearishness. How do you determine the last fair value gap? Brother, please go to the last, fair value gap concepts area. In that area, I have explained all of this last fair value gap thing. So everything has been over there. Is over there, okay? Just you have to check that out. Sorry, 420 hours east. Okay, so I think it's just after 14 minutes. So we'll see after 14 minutes how the report is going to report. Data is going to be released and how this market is going to impact over there. $15-minute gap and 22 IT model if you have the liquidity. Let me show you. This is the A plus model. A plus 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 model. That's why I told you around the morning session. This is gonna be the best setup over here. Okay. Let me show you this in just a second. Ah, starting. Did you know? I know there are a bunch of hidden Easter eggs in the app that happened when you click. I don't know what it is. Hmm, just a second, I think it's loading. Yeah, just loading. Okay. Announcement. I believe it's inside the announcement. I don't remember. Yeah, the best setup rules. If you go inside the announcement to our Discord, inside the announcement area, I have explained over here. Let me clear the rules by a buy setup, sell setup will be vice versa. If there is 15-minute relatively equal highs, market, okay, you can just read it and you can use this one. This one thing is more than enough for being profitable. I just love to see how the Nvidia data is going to reflect to this market. I think 11 more minutes I have to wait, then we'll see. What a beautiful day. By the way, is there the gap is not there, okay? So the gap is not here. There is no gap yet from 50 meter. I'm expecting the market will fall. It doesn't mean that I'm right. So nobody should gamble around the news. Okay. At least in this type of news where Amazon release the earnings or Nvidia release the earnings, this is gonna be highly volatile. In this type of area, please don't try to gamble. I'm expecting it will fall, but it doesn't mean that it will fall. Just an expectation depending on the price action that market is going to fall. I'm going to remove this gap. It is important, but right now, more rather than this gap, this is important to me because this is the only gap that can stop the market send it higher again. This gap is more important than anything else to me. I wanna see body will go through this gap with this speed. It's not coming here and start to react from there. I don't wanna see that. No, sir, I'm not going to trade it. Nobody should trade this. Nobody should trade this. I repeat, nobody, simply nobody should trade this. Even if you have 15 years experience, 20 years experience, don't trade the Nvidia. Your stop loss is not going to work over here. The volatility will not allow you to put the stop loss. Sure, mister. But tomorrow maybe I'll be a bit late around the morning session. I have to go out actually tomorrow uh, around actually 6 a.m. New York local time. I have to go outside. I'll try to manage. I'll try to come back again here before 9:30, but I can be a bit late. Bit late. One day my English is also going to be so beautiful. One day. It's gonna be so beautiful. Nobody's going to say that, yeah, brother, I don't understand your English. Inshallah. Guys, please don't forget to push the like button. Please don't do that, okay? Push the like button, and then if you want, you can subscribe. Otherwise, just let it go. But please push the like button. It will help other people to bring here. From drawdown of 1789 to get payout surely. Okay, you're welcome, brother. 7 minutes to go before the data release. I'm happy to see the bull candle over here, to be honest, because when the data is going to release, people, whoever is in this trade, I think nobody will be in this trade because it is after 4:15, so the market will be closed on Wall Street. So nobody will be this in this trade. But see how it is going to work tomorrow. It's Thursday, right? Okay. By the way, guys, I just would love to see how many subscribers do I have. I started the live with 64 subscribers. 11,364 subscribers. So just let me see how many subscribers do I have right now. Did I get anyone? Let it here. Okay, let it load. In the meantime, we can just go back to the chart. We'll see if it can load. I started with 64. I wish at least I get 2 to 3 subscriber. Okay, at least. I mean 2 to 3 new people. If it is like 65, 67, I'll be happy. At least 65 to 67, I'll be happy. I never expect that I'll get 11,000 subscriber, but now it's 11,000 subscriber. To be honest, man. Mm, 5 minutes left before the data release. I think it has been loaded already. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I got 7 new people. Thank you guys whoever subscribed to our channel. I really appreciate it, man. I love you all. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much. Let's make you happy and subscribe before it loads. It has been already loaded, brother, and I'm already happy, brother. Like 64 to 71 means 7 people. 7 new people, 7 new opportunities, 7 new payout. Can you imagine, man? Like I'm just more than happy when I'm seeing these profits from this channel. Lot of profits. Oh man, this is really changing. Some losses as well, however. This is changing everything. Really, I'm happy because of this payouts, screenshots, or everything. This is from today, I guess. Yeah, 18th from today. Or maybe from yesterday, 18th November. Yeah, it is from yesterday. This is from today. Happy to see this. More payouts, more new people, more payouts. Those people are going to join me. Please stop losing money. You have enough. It's enough. You have lost enough money. It's time to get something from trading. Okay. A bit volatility suddenly. Just remember when the first candle will close below this glass gap. I'm not going to accept any candle close above the constant crossment of this last gap. It should not close below the last gap, sorry, above the constant crossment of the last gap, and keep falling at least until this sell side liquidity over here. That is the only thing I'm not going to accept. After the first candle close below this gap, everything else is working in a very beautiful way. Nothing to complain over here. Still until now, 2 minutes left. Come on, man. Fall. I've been trading since 2015. I've learned all strategies and I've been in a lot of discords and YouTubes. This is by far the best educational YouTube and unbelievable live stream. Thank you, FL Trader, for this big compliment, brother. Thank you so much, man. I can only give the thanks to you guys. That's all I have for all of your appreciation and all of your support, unconditional support. I'm so grateful for this channel, honestly. Thank you so much, man. Okay, 1 minute to go. Let's see, FL Trader. Guys, please guess where the market is going, up or down. Let's do some guess. Let's see who is gonna be right. Okay, write down on the comment box right now, please. Before closing this candle, is it gonna up or is it gonna down? Down, then up. Okay, down, down. Most of you are down. I wish this market is not going to up, because if you guys are looking for the down, most of the people are also looking for the down, and then this market will go up. Oh man, come on, please don't do that. I was hoping you'd make a poll for this lol. I don't have the time actually, I forgot. So 5 seconds left. Okay, okay. Let's see. There you go. Come on. Okay. This is the last line. I told you, remember, this should be the last line for trading this market when it is going higher. So until here, I'm going to accept. Okay, it's okay, brother. No problem. You have traded here. Absolutely okay. Now it's time to see if it can fall. Just remember that that should be the last line. If it go above that, it means it's bullish. Mhm. Trade the upper quadrant, failed to trade it. Okay, it has traded the upper quadrant. I think it's gonna be bullish market. So everyone was watching for the fall. This market started to go higher. If it come here, it means that high is going to be taken. If this come to this last, I think so. The premium discount logic should tell that if it come to this gap, it will take that high. As you can see, it came to this last gap over here, so it's going for the high of this that candle. Okay, so it's in something like that. Bad luck, brother. You are absolutely wrong. Nobody's right about that video, but it was fun. It was fun. Okay, it was fun. Most of us was looking for the fall, but it didn't fall. Instead of that, it went higher. When it came to this last cap, I really think so it will go higher if it is not the effect of the Nvidia. That means it first sent the market higher, then it will fall. It's something like Nvidia, something like that. If it doesn't work like that, then it will fall again. Sorry, it will go higher and take that high at least. According to the premium and discount logic, this is the deep premium fair value gap. It should not come to this deep premium fair value gap. If it come here, it means it is going to clear that high, something like that. Not down, just straight up. Yeah, it was straight up. Wait for next candle. Still, it is going higher, brother. So the data has already been released, right? There should not be any kind of volatility anymore. I'm just not sure, but you guys can confirm that. Will there is any other opportunity that there will be some volatility? Anybody can confirm that? Sometimes it can do down on earnings call. One of the richest companies in the world when Trump keeps holding tariffs on semiconductors. I figured we go up, but was thinking small pullback to stop hunt and run up. That's cool, brother. Now it's up actually. There will be after conference call. When is the call is going to happen, Kutuk? If it is like within 1 or 2 minutes, I will stay. Otherwise, I'll close the stream actually. Yes, airports and earnings call at 5 p.m. Okay, 5 p.m. No, I'm not interested to wait until that 5 p.m. However, guys, thank you so much for being over here. That was the Nvidia release. I mean, it's gambling, okay? I don't care about these candles. I all care about all other price action. Never ever try to trade this type of candles, the earning candles or the FOMC candle or kind of CPI candle, PMI candle. Don't try to trade them. News trade is forbidden for maximum profit firm as well. So don't try to trade them. Be happy if you are wrong. Be good. I mean, be absolutely. It's okay. See you tomorrow. I can be a bit late tomorrow. Maybe half an hour or maybe 1 hour maximum. I can be late, but I'll try to be here as soon as possible. I can. Okay. So until tomorrow, see you guys. Until then, cheers.